We're going to talk about order of operations. Order of operations is the order that you need to solve an equation. The first thing that you need to do is everything inside of parentheses. None of our problems will have parentheses, but you need to know that that is the first thing that needs done is anything inside of parentheses. After everything is done inside the parentheses, you will need to do multiplication and division from right to left. When you're done with multiplication and division from left to right. When you're done with multiplication and division from left to right, you will move on and do all of the addition and subtraction from left to right. So our first example here, we have 3 plus 7 times 2. For this, a lot of people, when they see it, the first thing they're going to do is 3 plus 7 equals 10, and then they're going to do 10 times 2 equals 20. Even though all of their math is correct, it is actually incorrect because they didn't follow the order of operations. We cannot do the addition or subtraction prior to doing multiplication or division. So with this problem here, we need to do the 7 times 2 first because we need to do multiplication and division from left to right prior to doing the addition and subtraction. So what we're going to do is we're going to put parentheses around the 7 times 2 just to show us that we are doing that first. So 7 times 2 equals 14. And at this point, I bring down everything else in the problem. I bring down my 3 plus and my equals, and I only have addition left, so I can do that addition. 3 plus 14 equals 17. So my work is done when I end up with one number. My equation is simplified down to just one number. And over here, I have 8 minus 6 divided by 3. Once again, I need to do all of my multiplication and division first from left to right before I do anything else. So I need to do my 6 divided by 3 before I do anything else. And I put parentheses around that to show that I'm doing that first. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then I bring it down everything else. 8 minus my equals. 8 minus 2 equals 6. And this equation is done. 3 times 4 minus 5. I need to make sure that I do multiplication and division first from left to right. So I need to do 3 times 4 before I do anything else. So I put parentheses around the 3 and the 4, 3 times 4, and I do that first. 3 times 4 is 12. Bring down everything else, and now I can do my 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5 equals 7. Done with that equation. On to this one here, 6 divided by 2 plus 8. I need to make sure that I do multiplication and division from left to right first. So I need to do my 6 divided by 2 first. I'm going to put parentheses around that to show that we're doing that first. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Bring down everything else. 3 plus 8 equals 11, and done with that equation. This one here, I have both division and multiplication. It says to do multiplication and division from left to right first, so it doesn't matter if the multiplication's first or the division's first. I'm still going to do it in order from left to right. So my division, 12 divided by 3, comes on the left. I'm going to put parentheses around that to show that I'm doing that first. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. And bring down everything else in the equation. 4 times 4 equals 16. And last but not least, I have 6 plus 8 minus 5. I have all addition and subtraction. And I'm going to do, since I don't have multiplication and division to worry about, I move right on to the addition and subtraction. I do the 6 plus 8 first because that's on the left side. I go from left to right. Put parentheses around that. 6 plus 8 is 14. And then I can bring down everything else and do 14 minus 5 equals 9. So once again, we do everything in parentheses first and making sure we follow the order of operations within the parentheses. When the parentheses are taken care of, I do all multiplication and division from left to right. And when all multiplication and division is taken care of, I move on and do all addition and subtraction from left to right.